Hey guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel. And this is your match preview of tomorrow's fixture: Manchester United versus Chelsea at Old Trafford, 4:30 p.m. UK time. It's a big one. It's a big game. Unfortunately, though, Ten Hag will not be at the dugout tomorrow as he was sacked last week or earlier this week after Manchester United's loss against West Ham. So yeah, it's just unfortunate that we couldn't be the ones to hold the funeral, but we have the opportunity to crash a party that is being held at Old Trafford tomorrow because Ruud Van Nistelrooy is going to be the interim boss for their next three games. I'm pretty sure he obviously was in charge for their first game against Leicester, in which Manchester United won 5-2. And because Ten Hag's gone, what I've seen online, it feels like there's a buzz around Man United. It feels like there's a bit of this joy around the fact that Ten Hag's gone, but also with the fact that they've appointed Ruben Amorim from Sporting Lisbon, which has been a surprise for many reasons. I think one, because I think most people expected Ruben Amorim, if you know of him, he's a sporting manager in Portugal. They top manager that's been linked with so many clubs. He's been linked to us before we got Maresca in. He's been linked to Liverpool before as well. He's been linked to West Ham as well. So he's been linked to like a couple like top clubs recently. But he just didn't move. And when Man United came in, I guess he was for the move. They paid 10 million for him. So fair enough. Listen, there's a feel, there's a buzz, there's a good feeling around Man United, but as far as I'm concerned, tomorrow's a must win. It will be unacceptable if we leave that stadium without 3 points. And I'm going to tell you why. One, Man United, just because they've changed the new manager, doesn't mean all of a sudden the football's going to change, the style of play is going to change. What will change will be their motivation, their hunger, and their desire. Okay? In terms of actually playing football, tactically, nothing's going to change. Because they've touted Ruud not good enough. That's why he's only going to be the interim boss for a couple games, and that's why they moved so fast on Ruben Amorim. People thought the plan was they get Ruud Van Nistelrooy as the interim boss for the rest of the season. That's not even going to happen. So they don't even rate Van Nistelrooy like that. So in terms of tactics, I don't expect anything from Manchester United tomorrow. I expect 10, 15, 20 minutes of passion, desire, then pressing from the front, Old Trafford buzzing, all of that, fam. As long as our boys calm the game down, the crowd settles down, once we start playing the football with the players we've got, the players they've got, the form their players in, the form our players are in, the actual tactics and the style of play that we have at the moment, we're going to win this game comfortably. We have to win this game comfortably. Just because Ten Hag's gone doesn't mean the problems that these players have will go away all of a sudden. They still can't play football. With the players that I believe they're going to play tomorrow against us, it's a mismatch. I'll give you an example. They're going to play a midfield most likely of Casemiro, Ugarte, and Bruno Fernandes. How do you think that's going to fare against our midfield? That midfield can't keep the ball. That is a counter-attacking midfield. And are Man United going to play counter-attacking football tomorrow? I'm not sure about that. So, we shall see what they do. But regardless, let me make something clear, guys. Regardless of what Manchester United do tomorrow, we have to do our job and win. Because they're still a bad team. They're 14th in the table for a reason. Yes, Ten Hag's done an awful job, but some of those players are shocking. Rashford's form dipped. Garnacho this season, yes, he's getting the GA, but watch the game with your eyes. The guy's been horrible. Xerxes can't score. Højlund is crap. Bruno doesn't turn up in big games. Casemiro's legs are gone. Ugarte is not good. Look at their back four. They got Lisandro Martinez. Man like 5 foot with an attitude. Lisandro. Yeah? Dalot's not been great this season. Mazouari, he's been alright. Dilik's been alright. Onana's been a little bit better. Good enough though? Not really. So like I said, when we calm the game down and play our football, After they had their little 10, 15 minutes of United, 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 they're pressing from the front. I don't know. They make one of our players make a mistake or something, or they block one of our passages of play and it goes out for a goal kick or something. Bloody hell! And it goes out for like a goal kick or something. They're gonna be like, yeah, let's go. Allow it, man. And when you look at the results today, when you actually look at the results today, we have to win tomorrow. Arsenal lost. So if we win tomorrow, guys, we go above Arsenal. 2 points above Arsenal if we win tomorrow. And guess who our next Premier League game is after this one? Arsenal at home. So more than you can believe, guys, we have 2 records, bad records that need to be broken within the next 7 days. We've not won at Old Trafford since 2013. I wasn't even a teenager the last time we beat them at Old Trafford. Yes, that's how long it's been. Okay, now I'm a man in my 20s, bruv. It's mad. But here we are. Here we are. And obviously, the other bad record is the fact that we haven't beaten Arsenal at home since 2018. But we'll talk about that next week. Anyway, like I said, Manchester United. This phone's gonna fall off, you know. What is going on today, fam? Goodness me, he's trying to jeopardize me. I'm trying to talk here. I'm trying to hype myself up for this game. Anyway, Manchester United, right? Like I said, we haven't beaten them there in 11 years. You see the results today. Arsenal lost. Manchester City lost. If we win tomorrow, we can go, 3 points, I think, behind Man City. Not saying we're in a title race or anything, but it'd be nice to try keep up with the big boys, with them, Liverpool, being around Arsenal, because at the end of the day, we're in a top 4 battle. And as long as we're around those guys, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, who are going to likely be the top 3, as long as we just keep up with those guys points-wise and they don't get away from us too tough, top 4, we can get it, you know? Villa will be there, they're a threat. Nottingham Forest are 3rd, and which they're absolutely cooking right now, which is crazy. Tottenham will obviously battle for the top 4. Man United, when Ruben Amorim comes in, I do think they will be better. And they might push for it, maybe. They'll have to put in a serious run, although I wouldn't trust those group of players. But like I said, guys, I expect to win tomorrow. I do. And when we take a look into what team Maresca's going to play tomorrow, I'm absolutely positive about 10 of these players playing. Now, as you can see on screen right now, you can see the lineup that I would like Maresca to play. You've obviously got Sanchez in goal, Cucurella left back, Reece James right back, Wesley Fofana and Cole make the back 4. Midfield, Caicedo, Lavia, Palmer. You look at the wingers, Neto on the left, Madueke on the right, Jackson up front. Now, everyone's available for this game except for Jadon Sancho, who is ill. But at the same time, Jadon Sancho was never going to play this game because technically, for this season, he is on loan. Stop falling off. Oh, my days, man. Jeez Louise, brother. Anyway, my bad. Move that stuff. Anyway, so like I was saying, everyone except for Jadon Sancho is available for this game. But Jadon Sancho, yeah, he's ill, but he was never going to play anyway. Because he's on loan and you can't play against your parent club. And technically, for this season, Manchester United is his parent club. Now, you look at that team I put on display. When you look at the battles on the field, how can I not be confident of us getting a win against Manchester United despite the bad record? I expect Caicedo and Lavia to deal with Bruno Fernandes and win their duels against Casemiro and Ugarte. I expect Cole Palmer to take the piss out of Casemiro tomorrow. I expect Noni Madueke to absolutely rinse Mazraoui apart. Drive at him. Go at him. Do what you have to do. I expect Neto, when we break through their press and we break the lines and you know, we're driving with the ball and there's space going forward, I expect Neto to get in behind Dalot and cause issues. I expect Nicholas Jackson tomorrow to absolutely cause havoc on those 2 centre-backs. One thing about Jackson I'll say, guys, is I've been very impressed with his balance when he gets put in uncomfortable positions on the field. Everyone knows Jackson's technically a good player. He's technically a fantastic player. Good first touch. He can pass the ball. He can dribble. He can hold up the ball. His link-up plays top quality. He runs the channels, runs in behind, and he's obviously scoring goals at the moment. But one thing I've been very, very impressed with him is, obviously he's capable of being very, very chaotic and messy, right? But one thing I've noticed this season with him is that when he gets the ball, yeah, and in my head I'm like, oh damn, like He got the ball in a really uncomfortable position. His balance is a bit off. He's around 3-4 players. He's gonna lose the ball. I don't know how he does it, but Nicholas Jackson has this thing, yeah, where when he receives the ball in a very uncomfortable position, in which you think, shit, he's gonna lose the ball. He doesn't lose the ball. He composes himself. He gets out of the situation, and he continues to drive the attack for us. And it's absolutely unreal. And we're going to need that tomorrow at Old Trafford because, like I said, I believe Manchester United for the first 10, 15, 20 minutes to be aggressive, to press from the front, and to be touch tight on Nicholas Jackson. So when he drops deep and he's around the two centre-backs and Casemiro and Ugarte, there's going to be moments where we're going to need him to compose himself, relax the ball, drive forward with it, and link up with Palmer, Madueke, and Eto'o, etc., etc. And when you look at the defense, Reece James against Marcus Rashford, that's the battle I need. That's the battle I need. Cucurella against Garnacho. For the way Garnacho plays, Cucurella, that's food. That's food for him. That should be an easy day in the office for Cucurella, right? Even though last season, to be fair, Garnacho did do Cucurella, but Cucurella's playing out of position at right back, to be fair. Not comfortable for him. So, yeah, we don't really count that. But tomorrow, I believe, unfortunately, Cucurella won't play, and I believe it will be Gusto. Just because Maresca spoke about Gusto today, and he praised him, and based on the things he was saying about him, it seems to me that he's going to play him tomorrow. And I think the reason is because of balance, and I also think it's because of Reece James. Maybe Maresca isn't ready to give Reece James's body so much more responsibility in terms of making an impact going forward. But I believe the fact that Reece James played 90 minutes last week against Forest, I believe with his attacking quality, and when you looked last week at Gusto, right, and the positions he was picking up, whether he was inverting into midfield, playing as the advance eight next to Cole Palmer, whether he was overlapping and putting crosses in the box, underlapping, whether he was putting himself in situations like being on the edge of the box and taking shots, yeah? Just imagine Reece James in those positions tomorrow, guys. Like, the guy will definitely, he's our best attacker, Reece James. He's our best attacking fullback by far, right? And I just feel like tomorrow it is time to unleash Reece James's attacking qualities. I think it is. And I want Cucurella to be that left centre-back, with Cole as a centre-back to receive the ball from the goalkeeper, and Wesley Fofana to be that wide right-sided centre-back, so he can drive with the ball and use his recovery pace to deal with Rashford if we have to deal with a counter-attack. But I believe tomorrow he's going to play Reece James as the left back to deal with Garnacho. I believe he's going to have Malo Gusto as the right back, so then he can overlap maybe and underlap and use his attacking qualities in the final third, I guess. So yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not going to be happy with that because Malo Gusto this season I don't think has been good. Don't get it twisted. Last week against Newcastle, tactically he did exactly what Maresca wanted of him, but in terms of quality in the final third, in attacking positions, I wasn't liking what I was seeing. The shots he was taking, they were either getting blocked or they were going over the bar. The crosses, not good enough. His decision making, just the overall quality on the ball in the final third wasn't good enough. And that's why I want Reece James to play there tomorrow, and I want Cucurella to play as the left back. And in general, that's our best back four that we've not seen yet. Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Cole, Cucurella. We yet to see that, guys. We yet to see that from the get-go. And I want to see that tomorrow. And I believe this is the game to do it. I really, really do. So, yeah, Caicedo and Lavia should be fine in the midfield. Enzo was spoken about. Listen, in regards to Enzo, you already know my thoughts on him. If you've seen my videos on him recently, you know what I think about Enzo Fernandez. He is a top player. He's not doing enough, but at the same time, I don't think we're doing enough ourselves to get the best out of him. But it is what it is. It's Lavia and Caicedo right now, and they should be able to do the job for us tomorrow. Now, Cole Palmer. Hey, they're trying to talk crap on my guy because he didn't do well against Liverpool. Listen, don't worry about Cole Palmer, man. Cole Palmer, tomorrow, that's all I have to say on the brother. That is all I have to say. And this should be a win no matter what. There is no excuses. It is unacceptable if we lose tomorrow. If we draw, it is disgusting. I'm going to be fuming if we do not win this game of football tomorrow, guys, because they are crap. And Ten Hag is gone, but those players are still crap, and they are 14th for a reason. Look at the West Ham game last week. That wasn't even on Ten Hag. That was on their players. Just being idiots. So listen, guys. Chelsea, do your job tomorrow. Please. I know we've not won at Old Trafford in 11 years. But these group of players, majority of them have probably played at Old Trafford for us in a Chelsea shirt maybe once or twice. 3 times maybe, some of them. So it's not been many times. Okay? As a group, this is their first time. So they must tomorrow. That record doesn't affect them. Okay? If we had the same squad for 5-6 years, then I'd be worried. But we've had this squad for about a year or two. And this is a young team. And I don't believe this team cares about that record too much. They're a young, brave team that are capable of being naive, but are also capable of being very exciting. And I'm excited tomorrow. And I'm excited for the next 2 weeks in general. Because we could be saying some things, guys. And listen, if we don't win tomorrow, it's humble pie. It's humble pie, and maybe this squad is not as good as we thought. But I believe they are. And I believe the recruitment team have done their job in buying these players. Top players. So, prove me right. Prove the Chelsea fans right. Prove you're good players. Prove you're top players. Prove that you are superior to Man United. Don't stoop down to their level and make it a chaotic game. Because if you do that, big trouble. Big trouble. But yeah. Let's see what happens tomorrow, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. A score prediction. I'm going for Manchester United 1, Chelsea 3. Hopefully we get the dub tomorrow. So yeah, we pray. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the match review of the game where hopefully we've won. And yeah, I'll see you lot then. Peace.